Hey guys, Vex here, and welcome to a brand new series. You might be wondering what this is. Well, this is, well, I suppose maybe it says up in the top corner of the video, I'm not sure. This is Age of Wushu. This is a game I got into about a year ago, 2 years ago, I'm not sure. I don't think it was more than that. It's an MMO based in China. It's based on kung fu and that kind of thing, but not like Bruce Lee kung fu, more like the high flying, crouching tiger, hidden dragon style kung fu. And it is very, very cool. It's got some really neat combat mechanics and some really neat stuff, but there are a few downsides, and if you hate pay to win or free to play mechanics, then you might not like this. But I really like. I've really sort of gotten into it. There are a few things I hate, of course, but since I got past the blockage I had, I've been playing a lot, which is not the reason you haven't seen any videos from me. In fact, the reason you haven't seen any videos from me is just because I've been really just not hugely motivated. But I just wanted to show you my main character here. This is Oops. Let's see if I can get the thingy back up. There we go. This is my character, Vex Wujian. I'm in a guild, all that good stuff. I am unrivaled, but I also don't have a lot of thingies. So I've got crappy gear. I've got all kinds of crappy stuff, but it is a very, very beautiful game. We'll just ignore that for now. It is really beautiful. There is a lot of cool stuff you can do. I just wanted to show you my main character before we got on to create our own character. Well, not create our own, but create a new character. I wanted to sort of show you the gameplay from start to finish, show you how to get started in this game, because it is very deep, but it seems fairly shallow at first, if that makes sense. There's a lot of stuff you sort of have to figure out and do. Um, and yeah, it's really neat. But I just wanted to show you my character here, and this is the Peach Blossom Island. This is where my faction is. There's the 8 schools, the 8 major schools, and then the 6 minor factions. I think we're getting 7th soon. Um, so yeah, I just wanted to show you this. So I'll be back when I come to create a new character. And we're back. Now we've got 4 different stories to choose from. We've got the Phoenix Pledge, which I think is the one I've done. Yeah, this is the one my main character's on. You and your sister were orphaned at a young age. 7 years ago, she was kidnapped. You have been looking for her ever since. But to do so now, you need to reawaken the warrior spirit that has long been dormant within you. You start out Changdeng Town. There's no restrictions to gender or school for that one. I don't think there's any restrictions on any of these. The Tempest of Strife is a VIP one. You've got to sign up for VIP, which is the monthly subscription fee before you can do this one. You are cursed to live in interesting times. The world around you is changing. The empire is crumbling, and power is shifting from one faction to another. Even the 8 major schools can no longer be trusted to uphold peace and order. Yet from chaos come freedom and opportunity. You strike your own path, upholding principles you hold dear. So you start out in the Ruined Valley. No restriction on school, any gender on restriction, but the restrictions appear later for joining different factions, which is actually fairly normal. But you need to be a VIP, so you have to. That's what that is. But you need to have signed up for VIP first, which I'm not sure how you're supposed to do that before you create a character. I suppose you just go on the site and can do it there, but I'm not sure. Tale of Tianshan Swords. I think this one I did on my when I created an alt, but obviously I didn't get very far in it. You're ambushed and badly wounded by assassins in the Bugui Valley. A famous swordsman known as the Jiugong Elder saved you and carried you back to Yanyu Villa. Although you recovered rapidly under his care, you still have no memory of who you were. Your wounds are now healed. It is time to search for your past and hunt down your mysterious enemy in the deadly world of Jianghu. Scholar's Legend. I haven't seen this one or the Nameless Sword, so maybe we'll go with. I think we'll go with one of these. Being a hard-working orphan raised by a humble shop owner in Chengdu, you have always dreamed of a life of adventure and heroism. You like helping people, whether they ask for it or not. It is this admirable trait that accidentally lands you at the center of a conflict between criminal elements and the law, forcing you to leave home. The world is full of things to learn. You are finally free to choose your own destiny. And we've got the Nameless Sword. Once this loads up, Jiming Post House. I don't like Jiming Post House, so we'll probably go with the Scholar's Legend. I think I've done this one as well. I think Tale of Tianshan's Swords is the one I used on my Age of Kung Fu character, which is the Southeast Asian version of this game. Unfortunately, it's a fair bit behind, and it doesn't seem like it's going to be updated anytime soon, so I kind of stopped playing that, went back to Age of Wushu, which I was much further in anyway. There's a few better things. The price of gold was about halved, so you could get certain things that cost less gold for less money, but the price of VIP was the exact same, and I think the price of coins was about the same as well. So we'll go with a Scholar's Legend. We start in Chengdu, which is like the town that everyone occupies, and we'll go into character creation. Preview costume. Interesting. So I think we'll go with a female. Everyone who knows me knows I like to play female characters. Look, we've got plenty of options. Plenty of options. You can change your eyebrow shape all over the place. Eyebrow arch. All that kind of stuff. Eyebrow form. You can change the eyes, eye corner, eye size, eye position, all that. She's looking a bit weird now. Nose, ears, cheekbone, mouth, and jaw. And we can choose facial features, which is kind of like marks, we'll just go with a preset face. I think we'll just find a nice one. I'm not sure what kind of character should we go with. I'm not sure what school to go for. I think I chose... I'm not sure what to go for. Let's see. I kind of like that one. Maybe this one. Yeah, that one's a little bit deeper. Let's have a preview. Costume preview. Oh, I like that. I want one of those. Unfortunately, you don't start with these. These are I wish. It's so hard to actually get good costumes. The good ones you got to pay for, which is a bit of a shame. But you can get some good ones through your school or your faction, from doing your skills and things. Let's have a look at and you can do weapon previews as well. So you can do all that sort of stuff. How cool is that? Avatar, you go select one of these. We'll probably go with that one. We'll go with that one. Costume. This is the starting costumes you actually start out with. But you can get a lot more through just doing stuff. I kind of like this outfit and hairstyle. I should just turn her around a little bit. Oh, we've only got 3 choices. We've got that choice, which I do like that one. We've got this one, which I think is... Yeah, I like this one. You can also save and load faces, so you can go and do that stuff. But yeah, you can create any kind of character you want. As you could see, there's a bunch of facial stuff. Let's see if any of these facial features are worth it. Ooh, I quite like that one. Does that work? I think that might be a bit too dark for us. Maybe that one. No, I think that's a bit too much. Let's go for the more natural look, shall we? Enter in a name. Okay, please input name. Vex. Just that makes it easier so we can choose stuff. Now there's a fair few. I've been reading a lot of Wushu novels lately, and started watching some series yesterday on YouTube. I might try. I'm not sure. I don't think I'll link the link just because it's kind of not an official place to watch these things, but it does exist. So if you want to watch something really good, look up Smiling Proud Wanderer 2013. Try and find the English subs for that. It is amazing. I've only started watching it, but I've almost finished the book, and the series is different enough from the book that it's well worth watching. So we'll just go with Mei Hua, since that's one of my I like that Plum Blossom, and we'll create this character. Now, we start out as a vagrant, which means we're not part of any school. This is actually a change. Before, you couldn't join the vagrants. So yeah, let's give it a go, see how well this will run. I'm a little bit worried about how it's going to run, but we'll see. The game's actually due to get an update soon, the exploration update, which has got player housing in it. So I can't wait for that. And pets. Player housing, pets. So new regions to explore and set traps in and sort of do stuff in, and you can learn new skills and stuff. I think the skills are meant to be rentable. Like, you learn them, and then to use them, you've got to be able to rent them for a day with tokens, which is... Or you can keep them forever if you spend 99 gold, which is like $30. And it's just, yeah, it's not particularly... do you need assistance activating the single-player introduction? No, we don't. Question. The 9 yin skill consists of avert move, feint move, and parry. Different skills have mutual overcoming relationships. You can counter every move. Now this is sort of... It's got a rock, paper, scissors based thing, but it's becoming more like stronger rock beats rock at the moment. Overt moves... Stronger overt moves beat everything else. It's... Feint moves overcome parries, overt moves overcome feints, and parries overcome overts. But yeah, it's becoming a lot more like overt beats overt, and that's it. All actions in Jianghu can transfer to experience, which can transfer to cultivation points through time. Cultivation points can be used in the internal cultivation, practice martial arts, and team practice. Other than cultivation of internal skill, there are other methods in Jianghu that can be used to improve your strength, such as cultivating meridians. Cultivating internal skills can open meridians. The injuries received in battles can be used to cultivate meridians. So I know. It's going to start us with a cutscene. So don't worry about that. You don't have to answer that if you're not played. That's just because I skipped the intro tutorial type thing. So if you want to do the tutorial, it's fine. It's not the greatest. But yeah, that's why I'm sort of doing this series of videos, because there's a lot more that the game doesn't quite explain properly, and I thought I'd be able to explain it better. So yeah, we'll just skip this guide. Now see, this is our internal skill. Internal skill, you can have one active at a time. This is because I'm hungry. You can have one active skill. I think it skipped all the stuff. Because now... Oh no, we've got... yeah, we've got those. But you can only have one internal active at once, and they've got different abilities on them. As you can see here, this will give you certain attributes. Oops, I can't move my mouse. Give you extra sort of attributes, and also this one's yin and softness by 20%, tidy abilities by 16%. So what we want to do is activate that. But when it gets higher, it's got other effects to it. At the moment, it's only level 1 out of 20. And we click cultivate to be cultivating it. Now what this means is internal skills, just skills in general, with internal cultivation, they take time. You sort of cultivate at a certain rate depending on what your experience is at. Actually, that's wrong. You gain cultivation points like this. Here it says cultivation 266. This is how many cultivation points I have. You gain cultivation points through experience, which is sort of this stuff here. It's divided. It says it's divided into levels and blah blah blah. Just ignore that. This is the only thing that matters. These are sort of split up, but there's only so much you can do. It's not really... It's not actually sort of that complicated. It's basically here. well, the total there. See, it says 68 out of 999. If you get up to 999, that's sort of your maxed out, and you'll get the max per period. I'm not sure what the period is. It's like 3 or 4 minutes. 3 or 4 minutes, and you gain more cultivation. So essentially, you turn on your internal cultivation, and you'll slowly put points. As you can see, we're already up to 172, and we've already got we've got up to 360 cultivation now. You slowly put points in it. Do we have any money? No, because each day you can spend this much of bound silver. There's sort of two types of silver. There's tails, which is between players and is hard to get a hold of. You sort of have to either do kidnapping when it's kidnapping time, or open martial arts celebration gift cards, or basically just buy it. Straight up buy it. And to do that, you need to have bought VIP like twice or something like that before you can buy any tails, which isn't too bad. I mean, I don't know if you have to buy VIP, but you have to have spent a certain amount of gold, or bought a certain amount of gold, like buy gold twice and you're fine, sort of thing, buy 2 or 3 times, whatever. But these are used for all internal stuff, like all NPCs, all the stuff you buy from NPC shops, traveling between cities, all that's used with bound currency. You'll find you'll gain a lot more bound currency than you can ever use, because there's a restriction of 369 per day. The only real way to get rid of that is to do cultivation and just like buying random crap and doing the escorts, which I'll show at some point. But it is good to do this each day because you can get a significant amount of it. And the last thing you can do each day is team practice. Best place to do that is in Jianghu. I'll show you on the map. If we go to the top of the map, there's see this forest marker. It says treasure place. It actually means like treasured cultivation, like it's a feng shui area where it's basically forest. So I think Tai Chi and Yin skills cultivate faster in forest, but either way it sort of reduces the penalty. See, TP, Chang, 7 out of 10, that's team practice. It is good to do it every day because it's a lot of cultivation. As long as you know you've got the cultivation. At the moment we don't need to bother because we've only got 282 and our skills only take a tiny amount of time, so we'd sort of run out really quickly. But once you've built up some cultivation and your skills start taking longer, so even if we built up to say 10,000 cultivation here, which is not too hard, we should be able to do team practice, and then we can level up really quickly. Team practice is really good. Like I did it earlier today for my main character, and it reduced the skill I needed by like a day or something like that, you know. Maybe not that much, but it was still like several hours. Now we've got a monthly sign-in mail. Here we got a moon internal skill pill. I think we'll save that. See, we've got our 4. The interesting thing about this system here is you've got 4 packs for equipment, goods, trade materials, and like quest items. This will fill up really fast. Like we've already got a newcomer reward pack. We don't have any equipment yet, but you can extend it with bags that go in here. Though those are made by other players, or you can buy them in the shop, or whatever. Or you can find at the start of the game you get a few on quests, so you don't have to worry about too much to start off with. But you will sort of need to buy them as the game goes on. But then they do cost tails. But they are fairly cheap to get a hold of, like just some regular bags that would last a long time. They're not that expensive, so generally you'll be alright. Especially if you get some from rewards and signing in. If you have VIP, you kind of get them here and there. Look, we're already level 2 and that's self-recollection. That's all you have to do. It just slowly ticks over time-wise. That's all it is. So this will take 10 minutes to cultivate at this rate. We've also got this other package here. You do want to empty out your mailbox. And this little pop-up here is for titles. So here we've got our titles. These are the ones you get through doing stuff in Jianghu, which is the martial arts world. And which one was it? Jianghu achievements. Jianghu. What one were we at? It wasn't love. It wasn't couple. Was it experience? It was under techniques, right? Decisive blow. Learn 8 skills. Yep. And you've also got ones for your different schools. These are the 8 major schools. We'll explore those in a little bit. I'm not sure how much I'm going to split up this video. We'll see how it goes. These are the 7. Oh, there is 7. Oh, the Vagrants, of course. The Vagrants aren't a school. They aren't also technically a faction. They're just kind of people who with no school. So yeah. But then you've also got one for collection skills. You can be a miner, hunter, farmer, woodsman, fisherman. You can have all of these at once. You can only have one manufacture skill and one culture skill. So you can be a tailor or a chef or a poison maker or a craftsman, a blacksmith or a herbalist. I think for herbalist and poison maker you have to be VIP. I'm not sure how true that is now as compared to when I started. Among culture you've got musician, Wei Qi, which is Go, scholar, which is calligraphy, and painter, which is paintings. My main character is a musician, but I'm a little bit stuck because my computer's too crap to actually do musician skills. Then you've got the marketplace skills, which are not worth it. You've got to be a VIP, and then you've got to get people to pay you money and stuff. It's not worth it. And then you've got those. But we've also got this, My Life drawing book. Did we get anything in the drawing book? No, we don't have anything in the drawing book, so I don't know why it pointed at the drawing book. These are all your sort of things you can do here. We can do factions and things and all that, and all of that stuff's open. Those aren't filled up yet. We don't have any good skills either. Let's open our online gift pack. Let's see what it gives us. Ah, fantastic. These are good. They're healing pills, basically. You take them before you start a big fight, because they'll heal you back up a little bit during the fight. They take a long time to eat, though, so you can't do them mid-battle. Now this gives us some experience, which is good. It gives us 100 experience, which, as you can see, has taken us from whatever the hell we were at to 166, which is good. We'll eat this when we've actually got a bit of cultivation, because that increases the speed at which this goes by 10%, so we don't need to worry about it too much. Let's open this up. We can open this. I think we get some good stuff. Yeah, look at that. Look, 10,000 cultivation points twice. 50,000 from that one. We can learn Skyward Faint Step. I think this is because we skipped the tutorial, which is fine. Embrace the Moon. Yeah, this is probably because we skipped the tutorial. White cloud covers the palm. Oops. It's going to tell us to put it in a hotbar. Now see here, this is the, you press K to open this and it shows you sort of your internal, that's your internal skills, these are your Kung Fu skills. So we set this down here. I did. Skip guide. We'll skip the guide, I know how to do all this. These are our flying skills at the moment. Just with then we learn Skyward Faint Step, which is double jump. We have double jump now. You can also get a triple jump, so you can get a third one. So let's study White Cloud covers the top. And we can put this on our bar as well. And there we go. Now that's our parry skill, Embrace the Moon. I like to have the parry skills at 7. I like to have the thingy skills, parry skills, the feint skills rather, at 4. And I like to have them sort of all around. I like to have the rage skill, sorry, at 6. Now our basic skills are a normal fist attack. We can actually probably take that off the hotbar, I don't care about that. So we've got Dance Flower on the Moon, it's got a 6-second cooldown. We might swap those around. 2-second cooldown, ooh, that might be a bit better there, and then we'll put that one there. I'm not sure if there's any combos for the shallow Kung Fu stuff. We might even join the Vagrants. I haven't done the Vagrants, and I'd like to see what they're like. But we've also got our arrays, which are kind of like a team-wide buff. That you sort of... I don't think I've got the actual array. You should have just the basic array here somewhere. 3 talents. No, we don't have 3 talents. Return Origins? No. And then we've got our Meridians. Now these... this is something that new players should know. These are important. these are how you sort of level up your stats a lot more. You'll notice they all start out 1 out of 9. To unlock them, you're going to have to get see, requirement of breaking through acupoint. MA Stealth Walking, 25th level. Kinetic Yuan, 25th level. or Blade Manual, 25th level. I think we're going to be going, since we're going Vagrants, this is going to be our one, the Dantian, which is the most basic one. And we need Self-Recollection, which we are learning 20th level. So once this gets 20th level, this will unlock, and we'll be able to level it up to level 36 and not just level 9. We'll activate this. We can activate a total of 3 at once. We'll cultivate it, which means anything we do is going to level it up. That's the cool thing about meridians. Anything you do will level up meridians. The only problem is you tend to run out of meridians to level up, especially because pills. So we can cultivate this. So we can use this to cultivate our meridian. See, it's already level 4, level 5, level 6, level 7, level 8. Oh, that's interesting. We can gain martial arts experience. And then we've got our Snow Lotus Herb. Now this is for a rare herb effect. I think it's for this one, but I'm not sure. The Dantian, yep. It opens the, strengthens the Dantian. Now see, it's got an enhancement of stamina plus 30. Basically, that means that we get a random bonus between 1 to 30 on this artifact slot. And if we have that meridian activated, we also get that bonus. It is, however, random. And every time you use another one, it will randomly give you another one. Unless you spend tails, 10 tails, to keep the better one. So since this is our first one, it doesn't matter. It costs 10 bound, and we'll just use 10 bound. Stamina plus 1. Look at that. We got the absolute minimum. Yeah. How unlucky is that? We've still got one more skill to learn. We'll learn that. That'll get us to, yep. Yeah, I know. It's going to want us to put it there. This is our rage skill, so I'll put it in 6. We still don't have Red Eyes Burn with Passion. Or do we? Normal hidden weapon attack. So we'll study that. It's good that we don't have to go through all the bonus, but I do recommend if you're a new player to do it. I just want to also show you this stuff. So we'll put it. Click you. No, I'm going to click. Okay, you want to go there? That's fine. I'll put it at the end. This is a hidden weapon attack. I don't think we have any hidden weapons yet, but you can. There's school. I think Tangmen. We might do Tangmen. Tangmen or Vagrants, I'm not too sure. We'll probably go for one of those, because I've done Wanderer's Valley, and they're not too bad, but... And now, see, we've activated this. We've learned 8 skills. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus normal fists or whatever. So we can gain the identity Telltale Demonstration. Gain identity, and we gain the reward, whatever the hell that is. Which is the title. And as you can see, we can challenge the next things now. And if we want to change our title, that's simple. We just go to our character outfit, and as you can see, we don't have much. We're weak body and mind. Just entered Jianghu, which means we don't have any rep. Rep is one of the things that's really annoying. You kind of go, it goes down at 1 each day. So if you don't play for a bit, it'll just sort of go down, and you won't have any. You go to this one, title. We've got different ones for school, life, temporary, and special. So we'll just go Telltale Demonstration. And there we go. There's our title.